I can do this.
Alright, so wait a sec, see if that worked. All good then? Can you guys not hear me, or?
It's just super delayed on our side.
Okay, so it is going through then.
Wow, that delay. Yeah, it's going through, but
Yeah, no, this is exactly what I expected.
delayed. That's why you have to wait for a little bit.
So it's gonna be a wait for both sides, but at least now I'm up to the game, and then I can listen to you guys go along with it. So it's all good. Alright, so let's get back into it. Liam de Lioncourt.
Okay.
A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculator Hewlett Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you. Turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You stayed late at the office. There are 5 people left, and suddenly, they start to get naked for no good reason. What do? Engage in casual conversation. You finally overcome your social awkwardness by imagining all of them naked. Suppose you play a not-so-well-known version of an all-time favorite, Sexy Cluedo. Be nice and bring them a snack. By that you mean getting naked too, because you're a snack. It's me first. You sexy Cluedo.
The last. Oh, which one you choose? Which one was that?
Some game, I guess.
Oh, mine last one.
There you go.
First one.
You got to choose how would you die, as a practical demonstration while giving a TED talk on how to die correctly. Silly. Death is a concept we invented to keep the commoners at check. How I die is irrelevant, as long as I'm allowed to haunt my enemies for the rest of eternity. Let's do that one.
Second one.
By the way, you get if you get the answer, or like for this instance, you guys could just tell me right away, since I'm waiting for the delay anyways. I can still hear you real time.
Okay.
What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person is a coward. The person is mediocre. The person lacks manners. The person lacks taste. The person hates the outdoors. The person thinks Asuka is the best waifu.
Second one.
Like, second right or second down?
Take it down. Choose. Choose the last one. The last one.
But he chose though.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the 7 years.
What?
Yes.
The last one.
Delayed.
Alright.
Pick it. Pick it.
Be a killer accessory. A necklace with your own
There you
name,
go.
in case you forget.
No!
Oh
brass
man,
knuckles.
I thought it was that one.
Sunglasses at night. I could have told you which one it was if you would ask. Well, actually, I could have told you that one for sure. The other ones, I don't know. A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy. Logitech G560, the best RGB gaming speakers. Coolness itself.
Fancy brass knuckles.
I gotta do mine first. I'll do Scott. You want fancy brass knuckles and Dion.
I want anything to do with the fish girl.
That's tough. It might be different. Nope, that's Vera. I think you missed your chance for Miranda. So you might just have to do with this.
Oh, you got my girl. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Pretty much locked in at this point. If you don't watch your character, sucks.
You suck.
Yeah, I do suck. What about it?
The delay.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative oral sex. The performance is so intense and expiring,
dressed like that.
they will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
I mean, not fucking poly.
You gain +2 creativity. Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott proudly flexing while Zoe sits before him, frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw his ripped bod, so you offer to give some drawing tips. Alright, who's got who?
What are we supposed to do?
Are we supposed to read that? You want us to read that or no?
I mean, I could do it all if you want. That would definitely make it easier, but, I mean, if you guys want to do the bit that we normally do, that's up to you.
I'm just saying because it's like... I'm just saying because it's like... delayed.
You read it.
Well, no.
You read it.
He said we don't have to do the voice acting thing.
We're going to do it.
Okay. You can just hear ourselves. Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far it's going slower than the first 20 issues of Snail Person Literature Club. What? You're the narrator.
Emma G, are you gonna read it? Hey, what's up?
I'm a G.
Yeah, I'm a G though, like, bro.
Ah. This makes a lot more sense.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but...
You're a genius.
No, I was gonna call to say, like, do you not fucking see me typing?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, I was saying, what was it?
How do we not hear you?
I have no idea.
Cause I'm confused.
What I was saying was I'm gonna give 7 seconds since that's about how long the delay is.
Dang, 17 seconds?
No, not 17, 7.
What I was saying was I'm gonna give 7 seconds. We could just stay on the phone then.
I guess, but it's still gonna be delayed.
It is?
Yeah, you guys are watching the stream. This just makes real-time conversation easier. For the actual, like, reading and stuff, you're gonna be delayed.
Damn. This just makes real-time conversation easier. For the actual, like, reading and stuff, you're gonna be delayed. Alright, so what are we gonna do?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I could just do all the voice acting if that's the case.
Okay. Alright.
Yo, Dion got like mad pit stains.
I could just do all the voice acting if that's the case. I'm self-conscious about that.
Oh, my bad. That's okay, I'm self-conscious about a lot of things too. My entire existence is self-consciousness.
He wears like 3 shirts under his regular shirt.
Yeah, I wear a lot of shirts too, but that's just because I'm fat.
Alright.
Let's continue.
Yeah, word. Alright. Keep it going from here. You glance at Zoe's notebook. It looks like she's just copied out Wikipedia's lists of all the muscles. Oh, but I can help. You know, Coach always says, you can't spell muscles without some of the letters from adversity. You should add a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles. That's been done already. Ugh. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus Muscle-Hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem. That nobody reads your fanfics? What? No, my problem is that I need to put an original spin on this fic. But my mind's more blank than the minds of all those cultists whose thought I used to devour. Well, have you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles? This conversation is clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick, fix Zoe's fic. Fix Zoe's fic. Scott's right. The story needs an antagonist, and everyone knows the true natural enemy of muscles is the leaf-scale gulper shark. Many muscle stories have been told, but how many have been told from the perspective of the muscles? I'm gonna go with the gulper shark because that worked the last time I did Zoe. Please don't give me a Scott heart. I want a Zoe heart. Oh no! Is that true? Thanks for the warning, bro. I was planning on going on a shark safari with my buds this weekend. I'll make sure to steer clear of any muscle-gulping leaf sharks. Great whites and tiger sharks only. Thank you. Scott, that sounds incredibly dangerous. Well, as Coach always says, danger only has one of the same letters as muscles. So whatever. But if you die, who will I write my fanfic about? Other than your devastated classmates mourning your untimely demise, leaking delicious sorrow into the... Sorry, what were we talking about? I have no idea. I love hanging out with you guys. Well, you didn't help Zoe's fanfic at all, but Scott sure seems happy with you. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Alright, Zarek's next. I assume the library, since you're going for Vera.
Library.
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. Later, you hear some kind of muffled squawking. And you see that Damien's backpack seems to be thrashing violently. Yay, Kringle is here! I've been waiting all day to show someone Damien's cock. Miranda, you ever listen to yourself?
My girl!
Miranda pulls Damien's cock out of his backpack, and the rooster begins preening himself contentedly. Isn't this the sweetest little thing? Yeah, we're gonna use him for cockfighting. Specifically, we're going to have him cockfight the cockfighters to teach them a lesson about why you shouldn't make cocks cockfight. Now we just gotta find a way to make sure that our cock wins the anti-cockfighting cockfight. Lift your rooster's spirit with a romantic proposal. Give your cock a cock ring. Cock isn't an expert on violence. You are, Damien. Go undercover as a rooster. That's you, Zarek.
Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, this is a hard one. The first one?
Hey. Aww. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I shall give our noble fighter my royal blessing. Here, take this ring from my royal family. And now that it's on the cock's claw, it's a cock ring. I'll have to use the same trick to give an octopus ring an octopus, and a ghoul ring a ghoul. Miranda, please don't go around announcing to people that we put a cock ring on a cock together. Why ever not? Surely this is an accomplishment to be proud of. And they're off with their rooster. You keep them in your thoughts, hoping things will turn out well. Later you see an article in the newspaper entitled, "Local Cock Wins Cockfight Against Cockfighters. All animal cruelty ended forever." Miranda even gives you a shout out to Kringle. She likes you. She really likes you. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Alright, where to, Dion? You can't go anywhere we've gone already, so no auditorium and no library.
Fuck you. I didn't mean to. Okay, which spots do not, like, is it randomized? Like, which spots do not have boys?
Okay, so every area gives you different stats. Auditorium gives you creativity, class gives you smarts, library gives you money, outdoors gives you fun, gym gives you charm, and bathrooms give you boldness.
You already know how that goes.
Gym.
Alright. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You're trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout sounds from Violet and Tate are making it difficult.
Exactly.
Take that somewhere else. My snakes will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display. Yeah, my fanfiction muse is running for the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when the two of you are making it look so unappealing? Well. Sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone. You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as Every Day with My Bae, and then a bunch of heart eye emojis, and then also a kimono emoji? Why did you comment the kimono emoji? You see, Zoe, this is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women. You don't know what you're talking about, Naruto. You're always trying to romance your classmates in various unlikely ways. It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being in a couple. Go on and be the tiebreaker. You know, I really gotta be honest, Dion changed his name because I would not have said his original name. Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want to be in a relationship, it's going to be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them. Vera, historically the only reason why people married was tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really, marriage is a great way of solidifying and increasing power and material gain. Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couples costumes for Halloween, like peanut butter and jelly, or puberty and shame. That's funny, I like that.
Okay, who's who?
Vera is the Gorgon, Zoe is the tentacle monster.
Who's who?
So you want to go for... Want to go for Snake Lady or Purple Lady? Forewarning, I'm already going for Purple Lady.
I'm already going for Purple Lady.
But I spent a long time exploiting people's weaknesses to take over various dimensions, and you two do seem pretty vulnerable. We're not vulnerable, we're in love. You have raised a truly excellent point, Naruto. You just might make us for a smart alliance yourself. Maybe someday we'll make a point to check each other's bank balances and list of assets. Holy fuck. Checking bank balances and asset lists are basically second base for Vera. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Let's trade places. Alright, so here comes the point where if we either do a challenge or we pick random. Or no, it's a challenge either way, so it's 3 of us. So, everybody chooses a TV show. Say your choice out loud, the rest of the players before clicking. Two's Company.
Wait, hold up. Now the whole thing is laggy. Hold up.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's everybody should do TV station. Oh, SpongeBob.
Alright, hold on. Wait.
Alrighty.
So the whole lunch segment for Dion, for explanation to Dion, the whole lunch segment is literally the point of getting hearts. You have to get so many hearts with the character you're vying for in order to actually get them to say yes. So I'm going for Zoe. I'm going to sit with Zoe. You sit down with Zoe and Calculaster. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What? Eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," which voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice. Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware for judgment to judge you, Joey. I can't read. To judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculus that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's Sanity. Oh, come on, Calculuster. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Status. Skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Pee. And worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse. Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. Void is way worse than a couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more. Mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Alright, Zarek, you're next. You've already got it in with Miranda so far.
I know what you mean. Just stop matching up with your voice. Like the...
What, like the game? Like the video?
The prompts.
I don't understand.
Yeah, the game.
Okay, so like it's game first, then voice?
No, you first.
And then you.
And then game.
That's weird. Alright, well, I mean, I don't know any real solution to that, so I guess we just keep moving forward.
Go to the shop and buy the map.
Oh, true, you're going for Dahlia. Good old Kringle. What's it gonna be today? Map. Have a good one. Alright, Dion, your turn.
Go to the table. Go to the table. Yes, the snake, whatever. There.
I want to go to that one girl.
I went by Zarek. I really hope you wanted Vera. Because that's where you are.
He doesn't know what
Go with the crown.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, go with Vera.
It's too late.
Oh, no, he must have talked to the crown girl. Oh, he already went to Vera, I think. Yeah.
Maybe. It's not too late. Okay, well, maybe. It shouldn't be too late. I don't know. You might just have to go Vera this go around. We could always play another game. It's up to you guys. I'll just move on for now. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat.
Like, no, another game of this.
Alright, Damien. I know we had our shared disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labor. You mean the meats of our labor? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean we're not even gonna try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, you know, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please. Let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Naruto will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word, the steak is... My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it to douse it in blood. Real quick. Wow, I butchered that. The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. So, in this instance, there is no right or wrong. You pick who you want to get a heart for.
The girl, of course.
I mean, I guess if you want to be a little pussy about it. Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me some more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn. Guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Verabucks. More fortunately, your stack of Verabucks is redeemable for 4.5 contact. Juicy. Alright. Up comes another challenge, so I'm gonna call.
My turn.
Yeah. Alright, so everybody chooses an activity. I'm gonna say juggling.
Boxing.
Alright. Dion?
Dion. Huh?
Choose an activity.
Football.
Alright. Player order is decided based on how silly it would be if the next hottest dance move among millennials is based on mimicking this activity. Ooh.
just them fucking fighting each other.
Imagine though, like they just stop out of nowhere, like mid-dance, they stop. And then they just start tossing their hands around like they're trying to catch something. But there's fucking nothing. They look like a bunch of goofballs.
I don't know. The fighting was pretty fun.
Alright, you know what? I'll definitely let you have that one among mine. Dion said football.
Like, explain yourself.
I'll give Dion. I mean, I'll give you first. That's for sure. That's funny.
They just stop and just.
all right. Okay. Dion got that one too. I'll take third. Dion got that one.
Alright, so we have to pick activity.
Yeah, so it's you, Dion, and Zach.
The play order is decided based on how silly it would be if the next hottest dance move among millennials is based on mimicking this activity. Simple. So imagine if the next dance move was people would just like stop. They just stop and just break out just blocking each other like as the.
Yeah. So how the challenges work is you do what it says and then you debate who's better, like who you find is the better option. Funnier, better, either way. And then it's an all-out debate. So you have to try to fight for your place and get the highest place.
Alright.
Alright.
And what's it called? I want to go to the classroom.
Word.
Yeah, where you going?
Alright. I guess I probably should let him finish.
Dion wants to go to the library.
Alright.
Library.
It depends on what my the library.
Don't snake here, girl.
I guess I'm going for it there. Let's do this.
That day you listen to your elders and learn a valuable lesson. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that you're attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What? That they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that wasn't unavoidable. Once the true tragedy had taken place, they were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, then replace them with a water park. You don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear.
The disappear one.
Is that what Dion wants?
Oh yeah, Dion, which one you want?
No, it's you.
It's you.
No,
Oh, word, it is you. Never mind. No, my bad.
Oh my.
You're right.
It's you. Oh word, it is you. Oh yeah, the second one then.
Ah, yes, this is Daddy's strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation,
Yeah, it is.
even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane. Do you happen to know where your father puts all those people who disappeared? Put them? No, silly. They disappeared, like a magic trick. Ah, yes, I see. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts, as well as yet another reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
now
I'm
it's
still here.
Dion. He wants to go to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. If you guess that nobody actually has a fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So, +2 money. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out. There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I don't know how to say that, so... The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps. Assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor... Jesus Christ, somebody's making a noise. Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murder. Viral marketing, literally, tailor a highly contagious virus and make people love murder. So this is for you, Dion. Am I still, being seen, or?
Ask how much if we could try to spin it again.
Did you steal my chair? Hold on. I knew I was stealing my chair.
Oh, it's faster now.
Yo,
Hmm?
Okay, what was the thing again? I didn't hear it at all.
Alright.
Just pick something that.
Yeah, so... Yeah, what he said.
Just pick something based off of what she's like money, or like she doesn't care about people's lives. Viral marketing, literally, fairly and highly contagious virus. The second one.
Second one.
You can do that? Great. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. And so, this is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, and rectal teeth. Renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction, and coughing. But it's well worth it. It's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a little killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not an actual antidote, though. It's actually just very addictive cough syrup. Same difference. And I don't have a lot of boldness. Oh fuck, she's in the bathroom. So I'll go to the gym. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defining the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and +2 charm. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me! Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like 1,000,000 times how I died. Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried to fuck a toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad, I've heard them all. What's the truth, Polly? Huh? Huh? It's none of your business. No, but it is my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly. Plus the fans have a right to know. Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy. If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented Wikipedia? Sorry, somebody was at my door. What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period. Sure, I'll let you out. If you tell me how you really died. Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out who to help. Polly's right. Secret... Alright. Why you, what's, so funny?
He's just trying to make me laugh because I'm drinking. And he's trying to make me spit out this drink though.
Uh-huh. Well, now I'm mad because that answer worked for me the last time I did that instance. So, fuck this game. You got no choice. You open your bag of nose candy. Ah, it's crickets.
Dang.
It's just a bag of crickets you painted like candies.
Shut up.
Why did you... Why did you think this would fool me? I do candies all the time. Crickets are everywhere. This is unacceptable. Using her reality-bending powers, Zoe takes over the minds of the crickets and transforms them into a shambling humanoid cricket pile. It forcibly ejects you from the building. Smooth move, cricket hole. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. Just got that fucking charm. That weekend, something happened to me. You're hanging out with some of your absolute best buds, or at least people who seem to tolerate you for now. Miranda, Vera, Scott, Kringle, and Naruto. Suddenly, an interdimensional rift opens up. Good God, this had better not be. Fear not, my loves, for it is I, the interdimensional prince, here to save you. Oh, hi again, buddy. Not him. He's always so damn delusional. I certainly like my suitors to court me with great passion, of course, but ideally I prefer it done without attempting to kidnap me, which I have a feeling he's about to do. Kidnap you? No, no, my sweet strawberry daiquiris. I am here to save you. Save us from what, you lunatic? Why, your humdrum existence in this useless place of learning where no learning is done. From your repetitive adventures in mundane love-related tasks, I'm here to take you somewhere entirely new, full of unlimited choices. Soldiers, do your rescuing! From out of the interdimensional rift pours an army of soldiers who surround Miranda, Vera, and Scott. For their own protection? Looks like you're going to need to re-rescue them from their unwanted rescue. Fighting this many soldiers could be tricky, but luckily you're an expert at the most powerful soldier fighting technique of all. The dirty double dragon dance. Less luckily, your partner Pablo was killed after using the dance to save you from a 3-headed cougar during Double Dragon 2. Pablo and Quiznos are back. And you can't perform it alone. If you could... It wouldn't be called the Double Dragon Dance. Time to grab one of your other friends to perform this bold and daring dance with you. But which one will be up to the challenge? Oh, this is tough. So now I've either got to choose Zarek to, make Miranda like him, or choose Dion to make Vera like him. In that moment, you realize a shocking truth. Pablo survived the cougar attack, but was badly disfigured. He went through many, many rounds of plastic surgery and is now known as Kringle. Naruto is so incredible at the dirty double dragon dance that she won Monsters Have Monstrous Talent show with it, and her partner also seemingly died in a freak cougar accident. So you're perfect for each other.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I beat you, yes.
I gotta give it to Dion. He's never played this game yet.
Rock, paper, scissors.
This is his first time playing it. I'm gonna give it to him.
Man, freak you, man. Freak
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
The soldiers glare menacingly, surrounding your other 3 friends more closely. You and Naruto link hands and begin the dirty double dragon dance. You do the worm, you throw axles, you twerk and you twirl. Before too long, all the soldiers have been killed by the dance. How dare you defeat all my soldiers with that incredible, incredible dance? Come to think of it, maybe I'll marry Quiznos or Naruto. You're both very, very talented and attractive. I wish you luck in getting through this repetitive game of life. Oh, huzzah, saved at last. That was a close one. And he's gone already? I'll miss him. He's so strong, I bet he could have been great on sports team. Seriously, Scott? He's such a creep. But he was trying to rescue us. I know, buddy. Come on, let's all go celebrate our freedom from freedom. Yes, thank you so much for saving us from being saved, Quiznos and Naruto. That dance was awesome! You'll have to teach it to me sometime. And you all hear some kind of voice coming from nowhere, and the voice says Double Dragon 3. Quiznos and Naruto get double dates in theaters next March. Whoa, that was like a movie trailer thing. Are we really characters in a movie? Does that mean I'm the way underpaid female lead? Huzzah!
Sucks.
A narrator voice? Pfft, that's flaccid, sloppy writing. What's this? Charlie Kaufman movie? I'm out. Oh, and you both gain +3 boldness. Okay, challenge time.
Oh, play
Challenge time.
Play with Dion. Play with Dion.
What?
Play with Dion.
You and I have a head start in this whole game.
Everybody chooses a historical figure. Say your choice.
George Washington.
Martin Luther King.
Abraham Lincoln.
Picture this. 5 years ago, these historical figures time traveled to our times, and now they live in present time. Now only one of them can remain here, and who stays will be decided through a series of Pokemon battles. Player order is decided based on who would win. Well, George Washington survived a fucking war. He literally went to war and came back.
Well, we were fighting for him.
What? No. Like, all I'm saying is George Washington in his prime would kick Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King's ass.
Not Abe. You know how big he was?
Martin's whoa.
Okay, cool. Abe was tall, but how much did he fight?
Oh yeah, he was pacifist.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Martin Luther King. That
Yeah, he was a pacifist too.
Exactly. George Washington went to war. He fought Britain.
Okay. Alright.
So who between you two now? Oh wait, I fucked up. Never mind, Zarek's first. Alright. I'll just leave it the same because I fucked up.
Martin Luther King literally like he went through the struggle.
Yeah, but he didn't fight a war.
Unfortunately, but he led to freedom.
It pretty much was a war.
Yeah, but like, this was an actual war. That was practically a war. This was like two countries are, I declare war, we're gonna fucking kill you. His war was, we're white, you're black, we're just gonna fight you. There was no declaration of war.
Okay.
Alright, back to the game. Okay. Fuck. I still forgot to get you guys where you guys want to go first.
Did you unmute it?
Yeah, it hasn't been. So.
Go to the classroom.
Alright. And then Dion, just tell me when you want to go now. I'll get started reading. That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. A little later, you're standing around trying to figure out what to do with this map you bought, when Dahlia appears to assault you with her personality. Ah, studying a map, I see. This can only mean one thing. Clearly, you're a master tactician. You point out that there are actually several things it could mean. For example, maybe you're lost or looking for treasure, or trying to figure out what the hell to do with a paper map. Your tactile genius is map. No, that's not how she would sound. She'd sound like Jasper from Steven Universe. Your tactile genius is matched only by your sense of humor. It's the 21st century. Cell phones can do all the things you
I
described.
don't care. She looks so good.
She does sound sexy, alright? If she sounds like that, that's
like
sexy.
Manliness and feminineness.
You're fine.
Under all those clothes.
You're getting like the appreciation for buff women that I've had almost all my life.
No, it's not.
No, in this modern era, the only reason to study a paper map is to check the efficiency of one's battle tactics, and a thing which you are clearly doing. Honestly, it's probably easier just to roll with it. You admit that, yes, you are in fact a gifted military tactician. Fantastic, just as I've suspected. A good thing too, as I am in need of services of one such as yourself. for my imminent takeover the 8th Circle of Hell. Our first task, improving my army. It has to be the tip-top shape if we have any hope of crushing the LaVey family. You're probably even less qualified to do this than you are to be a student at this school, but hey, it feels good to be needed. You agree to help. Luckily, you don't have to figure this out on your own. Scott and Liam happen to be passing by, so you flag them down. They can't possibly be any worse at this than you, right? Do you guys need help with anything? I love helping! And I am eager to supply my opinions on whatever it is you are doing. Scott, yes, my man! Let us fist bump so hard we feel it in our entire skeletons. And Liam, let us gaze longingly into each other's eyes until we feel it in our... what? Yes, what indeed? What was I talking about? Ah, yes, my army. Improving it. Let us conjure a storm with our collective brains. You're no tactician, but you're not above taking a little inspiration from the classmates in front of you. You suggest every team needs motivation, and an army is just another kind of team. Nothing says motivation like a fun, silly mascot, or read Swedish poetry to them. Well, you should know the answer to this because you were almost done with it.
Sir.
You know what to do. Read the Swedish poem.
Well, still. Clearly, you haven't gotten it yet, so it must be you might have forgotten. But how is poetry supposed to whip my army into a killing frenzy? Not poetry, Dahlia. Swedish poetry. The poetry that brought us the Norse gods and death metal. Great ghosts of Hades, that seems like powerful stuff. Are you sure you're qualified to read it? Am I qualified to read it? Ha! I have a blog, Dahlia. I'm qualified to read whatever I want. Very well. Unleash your poetry, you sexy little purple gummy bear. Anyway... Liam clears his throat, pulls up some Swedish poetry on his phone, and begins to read. A torrent of blood and axes issues from his open mouth. Dahlia's army, which has been there the whole time, I guess, is very motivated. Excellent. Damien and those weaklings he calls his fathers won't stand a chance against my 1,000 blades. Whoa. Are you planning to kill Damien's entire family? Yeah. Why? Wow. Cool. We'll have so much more time to hang out with us. Indeed. But best of all, it warms your heart to see Dahlia so excited about her bloodthirsty soldiers. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. Alright, Dion, where do you want to go?
What does my stats need?
You've got... Your lowest stat is fun, so you'd want to go to the outdoors.
Outdoors.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You're enjoying one of your high school's famed raves because, duh, that's the kind of thing that happens at a high school, right? You look across the way and notice that Vera is making eye contact with you. Granted, there's a chance that she's trying to turn you into stone, but it actually seems like it might be a positive. It's at that moment that an interdimensional rift opens up, and it pops the interdimensional prince. Greetings, students of Spooky High. I am honored to attend your schoolyard rave. Isn't that weird prince who's always crashing our events? Why is he like this? As royalty, doesn't he have anything better to do? Why am I here? Why, what a foolish question, my lady love. I am here at your invitation. I'm gonna go with no way in hell did I invite you. But my beautiful stony-faced snake-haired angel, I have your invite right here, tucked inside my suit, close to my heart. The interdimensional prince pulls out an invitation with a flourish and hands it to Vera. First of all, we don't send out invites to these things. They happen randomly. Second of all, this is clearly a forgery. You pierce me to the very core. How could you say such a thing? To start with, you spelled Vera and Oberlin wrong. Also, it's written on stationery that says, "From the desk of the interdimensional prince." Ah. Well, I did think it was a very sweet touch of yours to make me feel so at home. Vera turns to you. How do I get rid of him without starting a war? Wars are so expensive. Looks like this is your chance to impress Vera. You turn to the interdimensional prince and say, "Only the finest dancers in the land may attend an Oberlin rave. You must dance the drunken paranoid monkey salsa en pointe perfectly." There is no dance, silly. This alternate dimension is an alternate dimension where no one's real.
Oh my god! Stop saying I know.
So, Dion?
Emoji, help me out.
I don't know, man. These are both stupid.
Why is delayed? He can't hear you right what he said.
Just pick one at random. You gotta. It's a 50% chance.
The first one.
Nice, you got it. The drunken paranoid monkey
The second
salsa
one.
on Ponte.
Second.
Is that what you really want, my love? Hell yeah, I want to see that. Polly, you don't have to say LOL. You can just laugh out loud. Well, no one shall be laughing, out loud or otherwise, at me as I win my place in this rave. And in your heart. To the greatest performance you've seen at a somehow school-sanctioned rave. The prince launches into the craziest rendition of the salsa you've ever seen. He twists and turns, jumps and glides, does a shot of tequila and 100 jumping jacks. Unfortunately for him, but quite fortunately for you, the life of princely luxury that he leads does not keep him in adequate shape to aid him in a feat of dancing quite like this. He's halfway through his second Bloody Mary and third Etrechet Corte, I guess? No, I don't know what that says. Quatre. Frappuccino. I don't know why they have to use words. Stop using words. I just want to see the pretty girls. When he suddenly collapses, a rift in space and time opens up and his servants come through to whisk him away. It's all very unglamorous, even less so than that very unglamorous dance performance, and leaves exactly the wrong impression. Wow, that was incredible. All I wanted to do was get rid of him without starting a war. But you, Naruto, you went above and beyond. You gave me a free show, too. Like a monster who goes the extra mile, maybe we'll catch a real show sometime. Yay! Who knew that humiliating basic strangers and those with royal titles, no less, could lead to such a romantic moments?
Yes.
The interdimensional prince may have lost all his dignity, but you've gained +2 fun, +1 charm.
I could get an 18 out of 20.
You got 18 on something?
I could. It's because this one is worth 12 points. Another one's worth 2.
Hold on.
Why is it like saying?
Because of the late. Come on with you.
Alright, I'll just keep going then. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win. Take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Hey, Quiznos. I didn't expect to see you here. Don't you love how it's Spooky High? We have so many friends, and you never know who's going to show up. Here's the plan for today, girls. It's the Coven, Joy, Hope, and Faith. You know our names? Of course. It's cool to see you guys. Say the things, say the things. What thing? The thing, you know, the thing. Say it, say it. Say the thing. We're here to save the world. So great. Remember when I was trapped in a totem? Remember that? And you guys were all, don't you understand what you bought from that shop? Your totem is Zagord, ruler of the Dark Realms, an agent of destruction. We must dispose of that totem before the world suffers. Yeah, sorry about that. No, are you kidding? That was awesome. When someone stepped in and succeeded or failed at something, I don't really remember. I've lived through so many events and things in my life, it's hard to keep them straight. But the point is, it's all fine now. Now we're on the same team, and I'm totally ready to join the Coven. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get us wrong. It's nice for someone to appreciate how hard we work to keep the world safe instead of trying to belittle and or sabotage us. But you can't just... Oh fuck, I forget what accent this guy has. Well, well, well. Look who it is. We meet again. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that either. Oh my god, my ears. My ears are bleeding. Who are you? What are you? Why are you? God, like, I know she's like a fangirl, but I'm not gonna do all this exaggerated shit. I'm a totem. I mean, I was a totem. I was a high school girl. Now I am a high school girl. Sorry, I just... Oh gosh. So, listen, I know most people are all about that Dimitri life, where they assume that the reason you often turn to the good side before bad again is because your deep forbidden love for Joy. Never. Joy means nothing to me. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing ever at all. A beautiful manly tear trickles down Dimitri's face as he stares into the distance. Right, yeah, totally, but I've always been rooting for Dimitri. As in you getting together with Hope. Not like Ho-Mitri from my fanfic where you're forced to work in a brothel. Alright, that's funny. I'm here for one reason, and one reason only. To take from the Coven their cursed bloodstone. I take no pleasure from seeing their smiling faces, and I will take no sorrow in seeing their corpses. Ugh, fine. Okay, Coven, how are we gonna defeat him? You're not in the Coven, Zoe. But at that point, everything around Dimitri was caught on fire somehow, and the deadly glow lights up his dark but very sexy smile. Time to find a way to get out of this whilst getting Zoe into the Coven. Let's join the Coven by being like the Coven. We must defeat Dimitri in the classic way, yelling cliché, powerful, heroic one-liners. We should all lick Dimitri's abs because of reasons.
Yeah, come on.
Listen, I don't mind you guys having like brutal sex in the background, but like, come on, man.
Mom's there. Two nice up. Let's go.
Right. Yelling things does seem to be be one of their more effective moves. That's so reductive of the hard work we do saving the world. You don't care.
How was he so quiet?
Y'all too wild. You don't care. Most of the work they do interrupts those sweet prom shenanigans you engage in to try to woo one of your most charismatic classmates. So you jump in with your best Coven impression. I know Dion is wild though. That's a fact. That's a common fact. Dion is too wild. Justice will triumph. We're here to save the world. Friends before fiends. Okay, those were actually pretty good. Pretty good indeed. As good is exactly what I intend to destroy. And also, I'm very pretty. So, there's that. Thanks, Dimitri. Though your dark soul may try to snuff out our light, we will always light the match of truth and goodness. Ooh, I want to try. Can I try? Let me try. Vile creature of darkness. Zoe opens her mouth and blood gushes forth, flooding the room. Oh, and here's another good one. She opens her mouth again and a swarm of scarabs flies onto Dimitri. What? No, my precious corporeal form. I shall not be eaten by bugs. Not today. These creatures will not consume my flesh the way my heart was once consumed by. No, it's in the past now. Never again. Darkness is my calling.
No, bless you.
You sounded so hurt. No, bless you. Oh man. I can't even read this shit with you two. You're stupid. I can't. Oh boy. That was horrifying. I know that sound anywhere. Sounds like somebody choking. I do that to my friends all the time. One of my friends, every time he takes a sip, I somehow manage to make him laugh. And he's nearly died on like 3 occasions.
I can't stop laughing. I can't. It keeps replaying our laughs and we're hearing it.
How? You're not even like in a call. It's dumb. Alright. Hold on, I need to find something real quick. I need to wheel around.
It keeps replaying it because of the delay. We can hear ourselves. It's like an echo.
I need to wheel around my room for a sec. Just give me a moment.
Shut up.
No, hold on. I'm doing something anyways. I'm gonna read it in a sec. Alright. Back into position. Horrifyingly awesome.
Shut up.
Actually, yes. I guess you can be an honorary Coven member. For today, at least. And it's all thanks to you, Quiznos. Can't wait to have more Coven adventures. Wow, that might actually not be terrible. Maybe. Did Zoe just make the coven cool? For now, at least. You know what else is cool? +2 charm and +1 fun. The fuck is wrong with you guys? Alright, challenge time.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Khakis.
So you're just not gonna answer my call then? God damn it. Y'all dumb.
Let's do this!
Alright. Yeah, so there. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for the birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and the black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all of the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills for yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. I mean, you're going for one. The answer is pretty obvious.
Then help me out.
Well, Vera's the second one. Let's go with the second one since that's the girl you're going for.
Okay, then the second one.
Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see. Damn right, you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes? So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrated by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Right. Well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. There to a shop. Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. So, with your $1, you can buy a bloody tampon, or you can get a free present. The present could give you an item that could drop your stats, though. Don't forget that. Like if it's the golf game, it'll drop your stats by a lot.
Tampon.
You don't have to buy anything. That's up to you.
I want the tampon and I want it now.
Okay, alright. That dropped your stats anyway. And Zoe. You sit down with Zoe and Polly. Zoe's slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything at all. You feel a little uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food. Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Quiznos! I can read your thoughts, sorry. Why are you even here, Polly? Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. No, come on. I mean, why are you here in the cafeteria? I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serves. Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food pics. But you don't feed on anything at all. So why are you here? Why aren't you out doing fun candies or getting laid or something? Well, because it seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her. Polly, come here. Because secret backstory reveal. Polly comes here because secret backstory reveal. Whoops. Holly comes here because, fuck it, she can do what she wants. Yes, the truth is... Oh my god, what? What? I'm actually the ghost of a famous chef. Wow, this is definitely going in my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs. That's great. Martha Stewart, Gordon Ramsay, but a fish person? I don't know. I was pretty high when I died. But like, I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often. So I must have been a chef, right? That is the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon. You are proud to have been here for this historic moment. Even if you know for a fact almost everything Polly just said was bullshit, minus the cooking part, you've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when sober. But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her face. Nice. Let's trade places. It's challenge time, baby!
You don't want to go like... I can't.
It's challenge time, bitches.
All right.
Keep forgetting to see where you guys want to go first. Fuck.
Let's try to do this.
Alright, so from now on, whenever we finish the challenges, just tell me where you guys want to go. Because I'm gonna keep forgetting. Okay, so where to first, Eric?
The auditorium.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. Seems that 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. But all of those become irrelevant as soon as Dahlia comes rushing in and traps you in an affectionate headlock. Kringle, my Grand Vizier, how in the 9 hells are you? I've been looking all over for you, because as you surely remember, you pledged to help me in the conquest of the 8th circle of hell. You made no such pledge, but it is sort of endearing how she assumes you agree to things just because she's excited about it. My army is in a rare fighting form, thanks to your groundbreaking innovations. But there is still work to be done. It is not enough that I strengthen my own army, but I must vanquish the army of Damien LeVay. Oh, right. This is all in the service of murdering your classmate Damien and destroying everything he loves. Well, you know what they say. What else? Spooky High has taught you anything. It's that 3 heads, or 4 heads, or 1,000 heads, are better than 1. So you rope in the 2 smartest people you know, Vera and Calculester. I'm an enlightened businesswoman. I am more than happy to sell out my friend Damien if the price is right. As a soulless automaton, my concept of friendship is shaky at best. How may we assist you, friend Dahlia? Simple. All I need is a foolproof strategy for wiping out the LaVey legions once and for all. Well, when she puts it that way, it really is simple. All you've got to do is build a very powerful bomb and then disguise it with a wig and some lipstick, so the Legion will think it's a sexy demon they all want to kiss. Hire Dante Alighieri as your hell consultant. Alighieri, I don't know. So which is it?
Hire the Dante as hell consultant.
Alright. Oh, of course. Dante is an excellent consultant. I worked with him when designing my amusement park, Hell World. This is happy news indeed. Please summon this powerful ally to aid us. Yeah, I'm actually just going to text him. One sec. Oh wow, you're gonna love this. He says the 8th Circle of Hell is probably the easiest one to take over. See, the 8th Circle is devoted entirely to dishonesty, so it's basically like Opposite Day down there, 24/7. All you have to do is tell them you're definitely going to invade. They won't believe you, and they'll be totally surprised when you actually do it. Brilliant! I do not see how this plan could possibly fail. Thank you, allies, for your aid. The 8th Circle will be mine. Friend Vera, as long as you have Dante on the phone, could you ask him something for me? Sure, shoot. Do robots go to hell? He says it depends. Are you Italian? My parents speak Italian, but I myself am Chinese. Okay, he says that's a little bit of a gray area. This is wonderful news. Almost as wonderful as the way Dahlia is looking at you right now. It's super intense, but you kind of like it. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. And I'm going to go to... Oh, you took the auto-tarn, you dick. Alright then, we'll do smarts. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. Was I out for that whole time? That's weird. Or no, it was a comment, actually. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually used that last spell. You gain +2 smarts. Dion, shut up. Stop with the comments. But class and learning are the least of your worries. You and Scott are locked in an epic Pokemon duel against Damien and Zoe. Or my Jared Greagley uses murder on your Gregory Phillips. It's super effective. Oh yeah? Well, Martha Phillips uses Gregory's life insurance policy. She's going to gain so much money. Not if Alicia Stevens has anything to say about it. Oh no, Martha's weak against auditor-type Pokemons. You're about to counter-sue with your Wayne Dorkin Esquire. But that's when Leonard decides to do what he does best and busting and ruining your fun. Ugh, this guy. Miss Ferretu. Damien, Zoe, Scott, and Quiznos are playing Pokemons in class. And their team composition is utter garbage.
That was you.
It's like, have they ever even heard of IVs? Intravenous feeding is key to maximizing Pokemon efficiency. And let's not forget that Scott was actually trying to breed Gregory Phillips with Martha Williams. That's the worst stat pairing I've ever seen. And I've seen someone try to breed a Tyler Briggs with another Tyler Briggs. Hey, Greg and Martha got married because they love each other. And we're not trying to max out our stats. This is just a friendly game. Yeah, we're just having some fucking fun. What's so hard to understand about that? Love, friendship, fun. That's not what video games are about. Video games are about domination. Isn't that right, Miss Ferretu? Miss Ferretu doesn't seem to know what to believe, but historically she tends to err on the side err on the side of unreasonable punishment. You need to convince her you weren't doing anything wrong. Bribe Miss Ferretu with an authentic, shiny Robert O'Reilly. Frame Leonard for murder. The perfect distraction.
Yeah, I was laying rubber.
Wait, what? Hell yeah. I was trying to figure out what to do with this guy I just murdered. I mean, this guy Leonard just murdered. It's true. I saw him do it. I have eyes everywhere. Literally. You know those hideous unblinking eyes that have started growing out of the ceiling in lockers lately? Those are mine. Wait, guys, isn't framing a fellow student for murder wrong? Nope. I think of it as writing fanfic, but in real life, with lies. Oh, okay. Yeah, I also totally saw Leonard murder a person. Miss Ferretu sends Leonard to detention for first-degree murder. When he protests, she tells him he should have made more friends who were willing to lie for him. He gained +2 charm and +1 boldness. Alright, Dion, where to?
I was thinking you can reenact that.
No!
Where you going, Dion?
Okay, MOG, help me out.
Well, your lowest stats are fun and creativity, and since creativity comes from the auditorium, fun comes from outdoors, and the outdoors is the shop, so you can't go there. So just go anywhere.
Take him to the shop and then press exit.
Yeah, but then you won't get any stats.
Exactly. No! Alright, just take him to the library.
Alright. I mean, it's just money. Let's do the gym instead, because money isn't a necessary stat for who you... Well, no, actually, I don't know. I think your money's fine. We'll do gym for charm, I mean. Because I don't know if Vera needs money or not, but you got 7 money, which is a decent amount.
Vera's gonna be there.
Vera's gonna... No, dude, they're gonna be everywhere.
Vera! Freak you!
Depending on who you get depends on the answer you pick in the survey in the beginning, not where you go. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you've come here. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 45-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor. Quit crime. They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Write a song about it. I'll help.
That's my game.
What's it gonna be, Dion?
Did y'all do anything after that?
No?
Did y'all do anything after that?
Everybody.
She did that.
She what? That's all day.
This, yeah.
Oh, you alright?
Yes.
Oh, she's.
Sorry, bro. I almost forgot. Alright.
Like, was it awkward? You did it multiple times? You did what?
Emoji, what do you think?
Mm,
No, the first one.
I'd have to guess the first one, but that's just my intuition.
First one. Well, yeah, first one.
Hey, that was it. You know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it. But you haven't been wrong yet.
In the house.
Fine. As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased. A few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera when Gunbozo Gianetti, arch humorist of the deranged clown assembly, bursts in weeping. Well, either he's weeping or he's got a sad face painted on his regular face. It's hard to tell with clowns. What are you doing here, Bozo? Didn't they tell you I quit crime? Gunbozo makes a series of gestures, honks, and quacks. Clownish. Luckily, Vera's fluent. What's that you say? The world of crime is a wreck without me? Do tell. He says nobody's been able to get good poison since I retired. Everyone's money is frightfully unlaundered. Plus, half the bosses are dead because the letters I sent out announcing my sabbatical were full of vicious fungal spores. Well, I had no idea you were so miserable without me. You can tell the bosses I'm back in the game. Gunbozo leaps in the air and clicks the heels of his enormous red shoes. I love you too, Bozo. We'll have a gang war to celebrate. See you on the battlefield. Gunbozo runs out of the nail salon and piles into the tiny car with his 20 closest friends. Vera looks at you dumbstruck. I must say, I never thought this would work. You truly are a loyal advisor. Oh, if only you could be more than just an advisor. But you can't risk sharing your true feelings. Better just take the +2 smarts and +1 money and move on. That weekend, something happened to Zarek. You're out at the club having a great time when suddenly you become acutely aware of the inevitability of your own death. You think you're having an existential crisis, but it's actually just Zoe. She coalesces from a murky soup of all your darkest thoughts. It's cute. What's up, Kringle? Enjoying your weekend? That's cool. Listen, I gotta ask you something about Quiznos. You know, the one with the very nice butt and also probably a personality. We've been hanging out for a couple weeks and I have to admit there's a spark there, but well, if I'm gonna ship myself with someone, I'm not gonna half-ass it, you know? Like, I'm gonna expect them to get into all the weird shit I'm a fan of. Magical girl anime, tentacle porn, the look on a man's face as his last shred of sanity escapes through his ears like wisps of screaming smoke. But I'm not sure how, I'm not, you know, selfish. I want to get into whatever Quiznos is into too.
Sounds like MLG.
I just want to know what I'm getting into as far as fandoms are concerned. I don't want to have to invest in, like, Sonic the Hedgehog Space Jam mashups or something. So, what's Quiznos a fan of? Do you know? Quiznos has a huge collection of super cool bus driver trading cards. Quiznos has a huge collection of super lame bus driver trading cards. Not sure what it would be, Zarek.
The first one.
Quiznos is a Bustafarian too? We'll have to compare collections. I've got all of history's greatest bus drivers. Bus driver Ephraim, bus driver Jewel, and acid rap sensation known as Bus Driver. I tried to get a card signed by our school's very own bus driver, Otto Wolfman, but his hands are permanently glued to the wheel by a mummy's curse. I wonder if Quiznos has a signed copy from back before Otto raided that tomb. I can't wait to ask. Thanks for the inside scoop, Kringle. As a show of gratitude, please take this. It's my spiciest bus driver trading card. Zoe hands you what appears to be a photograph of a bus wearing a thong. Juicy.
Yeah.
You gain +3 charm.
If you ever came in over
Let's
here.
trade places.
I'm sure. I'm gonna be alright. Now, I'll get her towel. I'm sorry. I was playing her. Next, you know, I felt something on her. I was like, yo, what the? She was all up. She bent down and they started to do that. I was like, yo,
Oh, fuck.
no.
No, you didn't go like no. You did it. You like.
I really did.
Challenge time.
Well, look at
So everybody name a celebrity.
Celebrity.
I pick Robin Williams.
Steve Jobs.
What did Dion say?
Will Smith.
Alright. Player order decided based on how likely...
Morgan Freeman.
Okay. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for the selected celebrity to lead a group during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now.
Wait, you picked who?
Robin Williams. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Robin Williams would pick up a gun and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm Robin Williams," and everybody would just be like, "Oh, it's Robin Williams! Holy shit!"
No, but Morgan Freeman would lead the group with the voice of God.
Yeah, that's great and all, but then fucking Robin Williams would just be like, "Oh, hey, you ever seen Patch Adams? That made me cry. I was in it."
No, but Will Smith will lead the group with like encouragement and braveness too.
Will Smith would try to do some I Am Legend shit and get bit.
I'm pretty sure Will Smith would.
Will Smith is fucking crazy these days. He'd get killed. Robin Williams will keep everybody's hopes up, man.
Wait, how's he crazy?
I don't.
Bad boys.
Yeah, he tried to do some stupid bad boy shit and get bit.
How's he crazy though?
I don't know. I don't remember. Listen, don't question me. Don't question me on my theories. Just know that they're facts.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, but like he's an old man. Okay, what would he do besides like raise his hand and say some words? If Robin, not only that, Robin Williams would have come back from the dead. That means he would have been a good zombie.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
Alright, I'll ask you first and Dion second.
Alright, word.
Just don't take the library.
I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. She's gonna appear anywhere.
Really?
Dude, I told you that. They appear wherever. The event is... No, for what?
For the creativity poster.
What?
I need to buy the creativity poster.
For what?
For something.
No, you're trying to go for Dahlia, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you just let the event trigger and you answer the question properly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna. You don't have to go to the library. It's just gonna happen anywhere.
Alright.
You still want to go to the library though? No, I mean I don't want to go. Just everybody tell me when you go right now, so we're not waiting. Gym. All right. Where you want to go, Dion? Then she's gonna appear everywhere.
It just depends on my stats too.
All right. So your lowest stat is fun. So I'm gonna send you outdoors.
No. It just depends on my stats too, so.
Yeah. No, wait.
I'm talking
No. My bad, Dion. Your lowest is fun and creativity, so you can go outdoors or to the auditorium.
What did you pick?
Huh?
Auditorium. Auditorium?
You were supposed to go last game. Auditorium? Yeah, auditorium.
Just go auditorium.
All right. And you want the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I got the gym.
Right, you did say that. Auditorium gym, got it.
Hey. Okay, so I got trauma.
You need to go to the auditorium.
For what?
That's your.
You raise your creativity.
Yeah. It's at 7.
That's not mine.
Yeah, that's yours. Yours is the red.
That's it.
Well, yours is also 7.
Oh yeah, let's go to the auditorium. Yeah.
All right. So auditorium gym, got it. So then I'll take. I guess I'll take outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how it works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from 4 Bob. You notice Zoe talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and looking contemplative as fuck. This even more contemplative than contemplative AH, as heck. So you figure you better investigate. Aw, little buddy, that sounds really difficult. I'm sorry you don't get to join the shenanigans the rest of us experience. Yeah, says Juan. Everybody seems to choose their words so carefully around everyone else, almost as if they're trying to guess exactly what the other person wants to hear. But people hardly talk to me at all. It's like they don't even see me. I totally get it, Juan. I used to feel the exact same way back when I was trapped in that malevolent totem. It wasn't until I became Zoe that I really felt like I was actually seen by people. Did you know I've never been asked out on a date? Or to any dance? I'll never get asked to prom. Juan, I'm sure there's some way to make you a main love interest. And by that I mean someone people... It totally is. And you know just the thing.
No.
Your mistreatment is outrageous, Juan. Let's band together with all the students who have been left out of the prom shenanigans. Ooh, what if we get strangers to start drawing tons of pictures of you? Only the masses can push you into popularity. That sounds like something Zoe would agree with. Fuck. Ooh, yes. That's a fantastic idea. I'll put a word in with the fan art community. I don't know, says Juan. I feel weird about total strangers taking ownership over my image and representation. Nonsense. This is the internet we're talking about here. When's the last time anything bad happened on the internet? But soon. He drew me having sex with my refrigerator, says Juan, scrolling furiously through DeviantArt. They drew me as a refrigerator, having sex with myself as a stove. They drew me as a dog. Do you know what it's like for a small magical Latino cat to be drawn as a dog? I wish I'd never even heard of prom. Juan bursts into tears and scampers away. So he blames you since this is all your idea. And also you were the one who drew Juan as a dog. Which he would never admit to anyone. But I know because I'm omnipotent. So I'm taking -2 fun and -1 smarts from you, jerk. Alright, you need to go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible, but you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it advances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You find Vera in the lighting booth, stroking a white cat and glaring at the other students on stage. Where did she get that cat? Did she steal it? No time to wonder. She's talking to you. Look at those ants down there, frantically rehearsing for the talent show. It means so much to them, which is why I intend to take it from them. That skank Elvira was so full of herself when she won last year with her stupid self-immolation trick. Well, I'll soon wipe the charred smirk off her undead face. The only question that remains is, how? My body is flawless and my talents are matchless, but I don't like to leave these things up to chance. Tell me so that I can blame it all on you if things go wrong. How would you poison all the other contestants in the talent show? I'd send them each a box of chocolates, but instead of chocolates, it would be snakes. I'd give them lead poisoning, like from bullets. I'd shoot them, is what I'm saying. That's funny. Alright, Dion, what is it? What you pick?
So you never been in the shower and she like will like try to come in? She would. Okay, good. All she would do is give you head.
What do you think, Emoji?
I'd go for the gun one. That sounds funny. They'd probably make that the right one.
What do you think, Emily?
Okay, the gun one then.
Your plan is almost as senseless and brutal as my last family reunion, and I like it twice as much. We don't even need to shoot their entire bodies, just their faces and legs. We want them to survive, of course, and so that we can invoice for them for their bullets. That, plus whatever money we get from the pawning, that glorified morning star they call a trophy, means we might even make a profit on this. Yes, I'm liking this more by the moment. You're not sure you're comfortable with how much she's saying we, but at least she's not saying you. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. And you want a gym. Even though your charm is at 12. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. Alright everyone, let's get ready for a rousing round of Middle Ages style shinty. Yes! Really? Just kidding. It's more dodgeball. Liam, Miranda, you're the team captains. Miranda, you pick first. Oh, I guess... Kringle? Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking in a stage whisper that is probably definitely audible to your fellow students. It's always a great blow to my honor to lose at anything, even a foolish peasant sport like dodging balls. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to the par. But you do seem like you spend a great deal of time examining our fellow students, almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to whom would be the best prom date or something, or some such thing. Oh man, did Miranda call you out for what? Tell me, so that my royal reputation is not sullied by losing this paltry game, how best can I assess the skills of my fellow students and therefore lead the team to victory? Great question. Time to take a royal stab at her heart. Not literally, though, by coming up with an equally great answer. Loyalty is crucial. See who admires you most by having your classmates compose ballads about you. It's not about the students as individuals. Think about how they fit together, like an elegant set of silverware. Well, the bees, Eric.
Silverware.
Why, Kringle, that might just be the most brilliant suggestion you've ever made. I may not fully be able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor anyway? But I certainly know my way around a fine dining set. Vera is like a diamond bullion spoon. Expensive, elegant, deadly. Polly is quadruple chopsticks. Fun and impractical. That's really good. Damien, of course, is a meat triton. No further explanation needed, I trust. My opposing team captain, Liam, why, he's a fork. Outdated and obscure. And you, Kringle, you're the most rare and valuable utensil of all. A heart spoon. Aw, that's so sweet. The spoon we use for scooping out the still beating hearts of our enemies. Well, it's the thought that counts. And for Miranda, the thought of torture is very sweet. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun, not to mention intricate knowledge of mer silverware. Challenge time, bitches.
If I saw Jordan, I saw the shadow. I'd be shadow. I'd be shadow.
It's challenge time.
Object, say your choice. What's your object?
Chopsticks.
What's yours?
What's yours? Bloody tampon.
That's weird. Genies used to be found in lamps. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century genie inside the selected object. So instead of a lamp, which would be more likely to find a 21st century genie in? A set of chopsticks, a spork, or a bloody tampon?
Bloody tampon.
I got nothing, to be honest. It's up to you guys, whatever you want.
Yeah, fork.
A fork?
A fork?
No. Yeah.
No. Because why would you rub a bloody tampon?
Why was it?
But a fork is more like,
for polishing.
yeah.
No, actually, I didn't think that.
No. Alright, we're good then. You already picked.
So who's sitting where? I know Dion's got Vera. What about you?
I'll just go to the shop, I guess.
Okay.
Where you going? Oh, okay.
Vera's spending her lunch period scheming as usual. Calculus looks on in a mechanical approximation of dismay. Now, if I can just get the poison into the next shipment of cafeteria food, starving students will be forced to pay me inflated prices for my authentic food flakes. Vera, no, do not do this. Why? Have you determined that it's unprofitable? No. Are you looking for a cut? Negative. Are you a RoboCop? You have to tell me if you're a RoboCop. I am not a law officer, but what you are planning to do is wrong. Agree to disagree. Error. Cannot comply with internally contradictory instructions. Meltdown imminent. Uh-oh. This could get ugly. You need to chill Calculuster out, or convince Vera to change her ways. The fuck? I gotta turn my notifications down. Okay, we're good to go. So what do you want, Zerk? I mean, Dion, sorry. What do you want, Dion? Don't worry, Cal. Vera's just being helpful. Sure, the poison may kill some people, but those who survive will be more resistant to poison in the future. Or whatever. Calculuster is right, Vera. I mean, did you even check to see if your poison is vegan friendly? I take it you want to go for Vera. We'll do this. It appears I misunderstood your intentions, Vera. You're doing this for medical reasons. If I am, can I write the poison as a tax deduction? According to taxforcriminals.com, yes. Then yes. This changes everything. Congratulations on your ethical behavior. Yes, I am the greatest. Vera clearly appreciates your quick thinking. Maybe she'll even give you a cut of her inflated food profits. And Zarek wants to go to the interdimensional prince. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince. Most glorious hero! Thank the Squid Star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my past labyrinth. For real? You got the princess phone, change this ringtone to butts, 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 all about those butts by the Booty Bros. My hero! What seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed the which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can repay you. By bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things. The home button by accident. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about.
Okay.
So, Zarek, which superpower do you want?
And I said won't quit.
Ah, yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. With a wave of his magic wand, the prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your buns super tight. You gain +4 charm. You sit down with Zoe and Scott. Scott is using his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes. But how do you get your food, Scott? Why do you want to know so bad? I'm pretty normal. No, it can't be normal. I'm doing research for my latest fanfic, Cry Havoc, and Let Slip the Dogs of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going to the biggest hunt of their lives, a hunt that will change them as hunters, but also as werepeople. They went looking for food, but what they found was personal growth and new understanding of group sexual practices. Also food, so that's why I need to know, how do you hunt? Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza. That's it? What about hunting in a pack, enjoying the spoils together in a feast of blood and rage, exploring each other's bodies? Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, and then the pizza comes, and then we eat the pizza. Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answer. Maybe you can get Scott to give some juicier info, or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic. But Scott, what about when you go searching for pizza in the wild? Zoe, don't dismiss the utter suspense of extreme pathos of waiting endlessly for pizza to arrive. Truly it is the central tragedy of the 21st century. Oh man, we did that one time, and it was the worst. There was no cell phone service, so instead of calling for delivery, we had to transform into wolves and chase it down. And when we got there, it wasn't even pizza. It was 3 deer. And there wasn't any bread or cheese, so instead of bread, we used deer flesh. Instead of cheese, we used more deer flesh. Instead of pepperoni, we used... Deer flesh? No, beef jerky. We're not animals. Oh, I think you are, Scott. I think you are. Now, how did you all sleep on your little camping trip? In the nude, or nude and cuddling? Looks like this conversation was finally going the way Zoe wanted. She shoots you an appreciative wink with one of those light-devouring voids that pass for her eyes. Oh. Let's trade places. Okay.
I think you gotta choose.
I think your turn.
Challenge time. Everybody pick a movie. I pick Ratatouille. Fucking...
Ratatouille.
I pick Ratatouille.
I pick. Let's see what movie. Leon, what movie you pick?
You gotta pick a movie.
I think Ghostbusters.
Actually, Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
Ratatouille, Princess and the Frog, and Ghostbusters. Playorders decided based on how weird it would be to watch porn based on the selected movie. Start debating now. Well, Princess and the Frog porn exists, and Ghostbusters is just people. and people have already drawn the Slimer with dick. Have you ever seen Remy getting nailed? Remy fucking getting...
Ratatouille would be weird.
Yeah, Remy getting spit roasted? That'd be weird. So between you two, who would be the weirdest?
Mine. Because they did recently make a girl version of this one. So it wouldn't be so weird.
No, you...
Haha.
Well, I mean...
But
But imagine two frogs. Oh my gosh!
Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm second and Dion's last.
I'm last, yeah.
Alright. So where y'all going first? Where y'all going?
Wait, is it?
Where y'all going?
What is?
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, innovative, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the fact, you gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname of yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. I'm gonna be the Smeglord. Smeglord the Third Esquire, and you will call me by nothing else. Seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she settles up to you.
What? Why he saw?
So, listen, Quiznos. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just wanted to have some... I'm not saying coy. So what if we do something super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic? I mean, I still want to be personal to me, so, you know, I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. It's just a super cute, super cozy despair realm devoid of any sense of unreachable to normal minds. Man, I can't read. So I'd like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring some cute little picnic snacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few. Aw, shit! This sounds super adorable, except for the losing your mind part. But you're good at it. You know a good way to fix that.
Yeah.
Grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, and scarf them all down. All food well known for being good for your brain. Purchase a foiled anti-void hat from the very trustworthy dude who sells stuff in the dark alley behind the school. Well, I got one of these wrong before, so I'm gonna get this one. With what? You stop by the school snack shop, which is a thing that exists but is rarely mentioned because what do you think you know? What, you think you know every single location at Spooky High? You don't. You get a half-calf macchiato triple salchow latte, some trail mix and blueberries, and shove them in the old food hole. Immediately, you can feel their magic working. Hey there, Quiznos. You ready to head to the despair realm? You sure hope so. Zoe takes your hand, and you can feel your heart pound as and your pulse race. She leads you onward. So here it is. I hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like that as well. I just mean like literally how devoid of oxygen the actual atmosphere is. Whether or not this would have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy and energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right and decimate obstacles from geometry tests to getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely at this school. Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like, you're having fun? I mean, you're not shrieking with agony, and your eyes haven't melted out of your face. You're still speaking coherently. So that's pretty good for this dimension. It's a good baseline for any date, really.
No, you can't have it.
You and Zoe have a wonderful and super cutesy time drinking your sodas and the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears eerily like shrieks of the dying. It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any change whatsoever, because you're now inexplicably highly empathetic to the feelings of raccoons. But it was still everything Zoe dreamt of, specifically that you survived it. And you gain +2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds over into your regular monster life too, along with +1 fun. Alright, Zarek wants to go to anywhere, so we'll take him to class. That day you're astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class would actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain +1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that within this game. And +2 smarts. You see Dahlia talking to Miranda and Zoe off to one side. When Dahlia notices you, she grabs you by the scruff of your neck and hauls you over. Speak of the devil. Here's my master tactician / royal advisor, Kringle. Huzzah! I must say that your new dominion suits you, Princess Muscles. And what a thick advisor. I'd ship that. Yes. With Kringle's brilliant tactics, my takeover of the 8th Circle of Hell is all but assured. Our victory over the Levays will be legendary. I will smash them. We will crush them. We will smash them. We'll smush them. The Hellbards will sing of it. Oh, joy! I do love all this talk of smashing and crushing, but tell me, Princess Muscles, what shall be your first decree as ruler of the 8th Circle? Ah! Yes. My first decree. I've put a lot of thought into that. I'm going to make it so everyone has to... Yeah, okay, Dahlia obviously hasn't put any thought into this at all. But it's also obvious that she really wants to do a good job at her new role. She's so cute with her big dreams of domination and her even bigger muscles. You can't just let her fumble through this. You're her advisor, apparently. So go on, advise her. Fight gentrification by strictly regulating new condo developments, which will ultimately lead to rampant property speculation and displacement of long-time residents. Free Wi-Fi. What'll it be, Zarek?
What?
What'll it be, pal?
What just happened?
Zarek.
He's checked it. No, what's called? He's in the bathroom right now.
Oh, word. All right.
He's in the bathroom. Zer's in the bathroom right now. So.
You gotta remind him he can't hear me.
So close. 2, 1. He missed it. Oh.
Zarek texted me the first one.
Tell him I'm not gonna do that because I know it's wrong and I really don't want him to fuck this up.
Because he can hear you through the bathroom, so he said do the first one.
That's wrong. He'll fuck it up. I don't want him to fuck it up. Because if he fucks it up, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm stupid. Why did I listen to him?
I'm texting her. Hey, Zarek, what's up? Emma G said that he's not gonna get the first month.
Why?
Because it's
That's the
wrong.
right one.
No, it's not.
Is it the one that you
It's
want?
free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I've
He
got.
said that he wants it.
That's cool, but it's wrong. So if you want it, you're gonna be wrong. It's free Wi-Fi. I got it the other day.
Alright, bet.
Alright, bet.
Alright, bet. Choose free Wi-Fi and watch. It's gonna be wrong.
It was right for me, so why is it wrong? You fucked something up. You did something wrong.
Exactly.
No. Free Wi-Fi worked for me.
I knew it was the first one.
Free Wi-Fi worked for me, so something happened. Because that one was wrong for you too when you got it the first time.
No, it's the first one. I know how to do
No.
this. I did this many times.
The first one was wrong for you when you got it too.
Nothing happened. I was right the first time.
No.
I was right the first time. I was the first time.
No, you weren't, because you picked that one and you fucked it up. It failed. I'm telling you, that worked for me. It's your stats, no doubt.
No, emoji.
No, shut the fuck up.
For a fact.
Your stats
God damn it.
fucked it up. Your stats were different than mine. So the answer changed.
I give up on this round, bro.
No, don't. Just because you fucked it up with your stats doesn't mean you should give it up. I'm telling you.
I did it. It's not. I know. I chose that before. Many times.
Guess what?
I chose that first answer.
Guess what? You chose the condo one the first time we did it together. It was wrong. I chose free Wi-Fi when I did it myself. It was right. I literally have the Dahlia ending. I can show it to you.
And then the second time, and then the second time.
Because you're fucking. It's because your stats are stupid. How about that, dick? Maybe if you didn't. Maybe if you focused on your stats some more. Stupid.
Okay.
Stupid. Stupid.
No, maybe you should listen to me. Maybe you should listen to me more.
I was trying to help you. It's not my fault your stats were so shitty. You have 20 charm and 14 smarts and nothing else.
You weren't helping nothing, because look where we are now.
I have the fucking Dahlia ending. How am I not helping you? I got it. You didn't.
So what?
So what?
Listen to me. I would have got the
So
first
what?
one.
My ass. It doesn't. It makes no difference.
After the first time we did that.
Whatever. Fucking shit ass. Such a little puss. Whatever. You didn't get it. Suck it up.
God damn it. Just listen to me.
Just suck it up.
Don't read any of that. Just skip over it.
How about you suck?
I knew that was wrong.
In such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 different ones in this school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Your mind's barely on what you're doing, though. All you're really concerned about is your situation with Vera. Throughout her last gang war, you've been her closest and most trusted advisor. Maybe too close. You're worried Vera's become so dependent on your advice, she's blind to your true romantic intentions. If only you had the courage to tell her how you really feel. After all, you don't want to end up in the advisor zone. You're so lost in thoughts of unrequited love. You hardly notice Vera sneaking up on you. Maybe that's also because of the invisibility cloak you helped her pick out. There you are. I was just going to pick you up. We got a date tonight. A date? Then perhaps your affections aren't unrequited. With the heads of Monster City's major crime factions to celebrate the end of the latest gang war.
Bro,
God,
I knew what I was doing.
Zarek, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. No, just do it. Just do it right next time. Just get it better next time. Just not my fault. Just shut up. You're such a good and loyal advisor. I couldn't imagine going without you. Right, of course. Trying to hide your disappointment, you accompany Vera to the peace conference, but soon you can have horse racing, but if you think I'm giving up murder as a monopoly, you got your head so far up your ass, it's popped back out your shirt collar. It was a different answer this time, Zarek. I'm sorry I tried to help you get over your buff fictional girlfriend, because you can just do it again. You can do it again. Larry the actual crocodile snaps his fangs. Gunbozo Gianetti of the deranged clown assembly honks in disapproval. Timmy the knife baby chews his rattle maniacally.
This could be the one. This could have been the one.
Suck it up. You did the exact same thing the first time. Stop bitching about it. There's a delay. This is stupid. Alright, you scumbags, settle down. But it's too late. Larry the Croc unveils a wicked machine gun. Gunbozo makes a rocket launcher out of his twisted balloons, and Timmy the Knife Baby produces a lot of knives. Shut up. Hey, advisor, a little help here. If you don't save Vera now, you'll never have a chance to confess your feelings. So you take a deep breath and confess your feelings. Kiss Larry the Croc on his big crocodile mouth. What'll it be, Dion? This is the last day before prom.
Oh my god, this game hates it.
Actually, let me correct myself. He said, "Do you have a boyfriend?"
Oh.
As you saw with the demonstration between me and Zarek, it's clear that I have no fucking idea, because free Wi-Fi worked for me, didn't work for Zarek. So I don't know what to tell you. Just pick whatever you think is right.
Is that post a part of that? Because if you think that post was a part of that, could please talk about
Just whichever one. I don't think it'll make a difference. You've already got some pretty high stats, and you've got most all of them right. So I think you've got some room to make a mistake.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't this. No, it's what it is.
True. Probably.
Fuck. Thank God I didn't press a button.
Confess your feelings.
Hey, that was it. With no thought of the danger you're in, you turn to Vera and bare your soul. You confess that you've been advising her this whole time, not out of love for crime, but out of love for her. I don't know what to say. Partially because I'm in the middle of a very tense standoff. But the tense standoff suddenly becomes tender, as the underlings to the other crime lords follow your example. Larry the Croc, salamander sidekick, admits for years of repressing longing Gunbozo's chauffeur climbs out of his tiny car and begs his boss to give their love a chance. And Gunbozo's second chauffeur does the same, and so does the third chauffeur, and so on. Timmy the Knife Baby's wet nurse confesses a fatal attraction to her little lord. Gunbozo's various chauffeurs jealously fight for his love, killing each other in the process. Timmy the Knife Baby is a baby, so is his wet nurse, and so has his wet nurse arrested for being a pervert. Larry the Croc, being an actual crocodile, marries his salamander sidekick and lives happily ever after. At least until Vera mows everyone down with a Tommy gun. Well, there's the last obstacle to my complete domination taken care of. Dominion. Thanks for the distraction. You know, all this time I thought you weren't attracted to me. I thought your interest was purely professional. But it turns out that your love was even more useful to me than your professional interest. I'll take it. While simultaneously taking control of this city's entire criminal underworld. It looks like love really does conquer all. As Vera's most trusted advisor and love interest, you gain +2 smarts and +1 money. Hey, it's Monster Prom. I'm gonna ask you girl, Zoe. Alright, Zarek. Who you asking, buddy?
Zerk.
By myself.
Wow, oh, bitch. And Dion with Vera. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh, that's very flattering, but I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been Quiznos X a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind. So, hard pass. It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person, and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared a lot of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date to Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you lived the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing. You ask no one to prom because you don't need anyone else to make the most out of the night. Sometimes you feel like you have to get a date to be anyone in this wicked world. But that's not true. You're your own person, and that's the most important thing. Love is wonderful, sure, but you have no hurry in finding it. Prom shouldn't be a deadline, but a night to remember. And you do so. You have a wonderful night. Going to prom doesn't mean being lonely. You have tons of fun with your classmates. You rock. Nothing is as sexy as being independent and strong on your own. And people notice. So who knows, maybe eventually you might date one, or some of them. But today you marry the night. Prom? You know what, my dear advisor? I think lately I'm focusing too much on all our crime adventures. It's nice to be rich and feared, but what's the point if I don't get to enjoy life from time to time? So I had the feeling prom night could be a great way to unwind. What do you advise me to do? And then she winks at you. That's so rare that we don't even have the art of her doing it. Also because she has an eye covered. In the end, you and Vera have a lovely evening together, followed by lots of thrilling crime adventures. Hey, Dion, you got a secret ending. Vera starts falling for you. She values how you respect her individuality and even support her career by being her trusted advisor. The two of you do a great job of juggling being partners in both love and crime, mostly because Vera's great at everything she does, or so she reminds you constantly. Also, she reminds you that the two of you may be partners in love, but in crime you're still superior and advisor. But that's Vera for you. And under all the ferocious confidence, you can also perceive a deep respect for you. She can also perceive a deep respect for you. So beautiful. Crime is always the answer. Well, look at that. Hey, you've almost got half the events filled out.
Hey, I got a secret ending.
Yeah. Those 3 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. After some years, the Princess Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discount with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege. That's actually really cool. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can bet he's into lots of weird stuff too. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. There were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. You're also going to unlock a unique Polaroid for me that is Amira and Vera together. Because Zarek helped me unlock an Oz and Vera.
Yay!
Is he still moping about Dahlia? Oh wait, I gotta wait so you guys can see the rest of the credits. I was gonna hop in the party, but give me a seckie.
Zarek, go!
Oh, did we unlock something? Like an event? I think we unlocked an event. Cool. You unlocked the secret ending for me, Dion. And then here's Zoe's secret ending that I unlocked by accident. That's cool. What else do we have for, like, matching Polaroids? This one's Vicky and Scott.
What secret?
This one's Polly and Brian. Damien and Amira. Scott and Amira. Vera and Amira. Oz and Vera. Zoe and Vicky. What else do we have? These are usually like concept arts and whatnot. And then you can see people's like alternate outfits and facial expressions. Oh shit, she has a swimsuit. I forgot about that. I don't know where these outfits come into play. I gotta be honest. Like, how the fuck are those relevant?
Zarek.
Is Zarek still moping about Dahlia?